Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today we are doing a full face of new to me makeup, and this is the final look. I love how it turned out. We're trying a lot of goodies. We've got e.l.f., we've got Urban Decay, What's Up Beauty, and Lawless. So if you're excited to see how we got here while we chat about life, makeup, and all random things, just keep on watching. Alright, let me get my hair out of my face. You guys, I have so much gray hair. I think I started getting grays when I was about 26 and I'm 35 now, so they're definitely here to stay. And sometimes I'm like, should I do something about it? And then I'm like, nah, I really don't care. So I'm going natural for now, but that might change, we'll see. I think I want to start by applying some lip balm because my lips are always so dry. This is Squeeze Me More Lip Balm Duo, and this is from e.l.f. I picked it up at Ulta recently, and it comes with two flavors. We have mango and watermelon. I've been so impressed by e.l.f. products, and these are absolutely adorable, and I've swatched them on the back of my hand for you guys. So this is mango and this is watermelon. I think I will go with mango. Love the way it smells. It's such a light and not overpowering scent, and I love how hydrated and nourished my lips feel. So I'm gonna start with my eyes first today because whenever I'm using a new eyeshadow palette, I just like to do that just to avoid any fallout and things like that. So I'm going to be using the Geodes eyeshadow palette from What's Up Beauty, and I'm very excited. I've tried the Dragon Eye palette and I love that one, but I'm excited to see this one and create a look with it, so let's open it. This is what the shades look like. They are so pretty. We've got some purple tones, green tones, so sparkly, beautiful, but my eye for some reason catches these two shades right here, especially this lava shade. Let me swatch it for you guys. Such a gorgeous muted yellow. Wow, it gives me all the fall vibes. And speaking of fall, we've already started doing all the fun fall activities. I recently took my son to a pumpkin patch and it was his first one and he loved it. He was honestly mesmerized by everything. The pumpkins, hay rides, pony rides, he loved every minute of it. It's honestly such a cute age for these kind of things. Okay, this shade blended out effortlessly and there's zero patchiness. But now I think I want to move on to... maybe I will do the Terra shade now, this brown. I'm gonna start working that into my outer V and kind of blending it with the yellow shade we laid down first. I'm so excited about all the fall activities that we planned. It's just such fun time, and even though it's literally 86 degrees outside today, the fall is in the air and you can feel it. At least I do. I love boots, sweaters, candles, and all the fun activities. We plan to go to apple orchard and like do the apple picking, and you can also do the apple cider pressing, which sounds so amazing, and we always go we go every year. So yeah, we've got that planned and we are going soon and I'm just so excited. So this is where we are so far with the eyes. I think you can definitely tell that I'm in a fall mood. But now I want to take I think I want to take this yellow sparkly shade called Citrine for the lid, and it's definitely gonna be the star of the show. Oh yeah, this shade is gorgeous and I love that it's really smooth and not chunky. What's Up Beauty has such a solid formula. I love their shadows. I'm just gonna grab a small brush and just gently buff out the edges of that shimmer shade just to make it look more smoother. And that's the eyeshadow done. It was so quick and easy. I love this palette so far. I feel like you can do so many looks with it and it's very versatile. But now I think I'm gonna clean up the edges a little bit, do my eyebrows, and I will come back. And we're back. The brows are on. I've used Matte For You Brows palette by Sydney Grace. I've actually customized it and picked all the shades myself, but I love this palette so much. I use it almost every day. But now let's move on to this product right here. This is Super Bright Serum Silk Under Eye Corrector, and this is from Yensa Beauty. I love this packaging, and I have mine in the shade Fair, and hopefully this will help to brighten up my under eyes a little bit, because as a mom, sleep, we don't know her. Along with corrector, they send this little brush, so I'm just gonna tap a couple times in the pot and start applying it to my under eye. Ooh, this is bright. Oh yeah, we are definitely corrected and bright. Just look at the difference. Wow. I love that it's really lightweight though. It's not heavy at all. It kind of reminds me of the Becca Under Eye Corrector. Do you guys remember that one? But I feel like this one is a little bit more kind of stiffer in formula. I remember Becca's one more creamier, but it actually melts into the skin once you apply it, but it's definitely stiffer in the pot. I feel like next time I want to use my fingers with this formula just to kind of melt it even more into my skin, but so far I'm enjoying it. It definitely brightened and concealed my under eyes, and I feel like I even don't need to use concealer. Maybe not. I still need to use concealer, but slightly less, and that's a huge win. And I also love how weightless it feels on the skin. Very impressed. Now for foundation, we're gonna be using Face Bond Foundation from Urban Decay. I am so excited to try it. I've heard so many amazing things about it. I have two shades, Light Cool and Light Neutral, so let's swatch them. This is what the packaging looks like. We can see the shades, and it has this interesting dropper applicator. I'm just gonna give it a good shake, and it says that it's a self-setting foundation, which tells me that it might not be the best for dry skin, and I'm very dry, so we'll see how that goes. I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit on my finger, and then we will do a swatch. This is the shade 9 Light Cool, and this is the shade 10 Light Neutral. Does anyone else struggle to find the right foundation shade? For example, here I feel like I am perfectly somewhere in the middle of these two shades. I think I will use the Light Neutral. But before I go in with the foundation, I just want to make sure my skin is properly hydrated and prepped. So I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, and it's just a very lightweight and hydrating primer. Okay, so I gave that primer a couple of minutes to sink in, and I squeezed a little bit of the foundation on the back of my hand, and now I'm just gonna dot it all over my face, but mainly concentrating on the center where I have most redness and breakout. And I'm gonna use my sponge to blend it in. Okay, right off the bat, I can tell you guys that this foundation sets very quickly, so the dotting technique might not be the best one for this foundation, just because it instantly dries out, and I can kind of see my fingertips where I've placed this foundation, so just something to keep in mind. I think you can kind of see I'm trying to blend it in, but it's already dried out. Next time I will just pick it up from the back of my hand with my sponge and apply it like that. But now that it's all blended in, I really like how it looks on the skin. It feels very lightweight and definitely self-setting, meaning that it kind of feels like you already applied your powder on top. This is so interesting. I feel like people with oily skin would absolutely love this, but let me just check the ingredients, because I just feel that there's alcohol in it just because of how fast drying it was. So let me see. And yes, I was right, alcohol is the fourth ingredient in this foundation. So if you're someone who's trying to avoid that ingredient, just something to keep in mind. And now I'm using a little bit of concealer. This one is also from Yensa Beauty, and it's the Super Serum Silk Concealer. I have it in the shade Fair 1, And I feel like it's a little bit too light for me, but you know, let's be bright today. Now let's bronze up this pale face. I'm using matte bronzer from Milk. This is in the shade Dazed. And I'm gonna apply it with this 88 Pro bronzer brush from Sephora collection. I'm obsessed with these brushes, you guys. I have so many and I feel like they're just such high quality brushes. And this one, 88, I've been using it for my bronzer ever since I got it. I really love how my concealer and bronzer went over this Urban Decay Face Bond foundation, but now let's move on to the blush. Dasique sent over their Souffle color pods. We have 4 shades, and how freaking adorable is this packaging, you guys? I don't know, everything that comes in a heart-shaped packaging is an immediate yes for me. I'm gonna use this shade. This is 04 Mango Spread, and it also comes with a little teeny tiny brush, I guess, to use it on your lips. I'm not gonna use this brush, but this is gorgeous. Let's apply it. According to instruction, we should use our fingers, but let's be rebels and use a brush instead. So I'm gonna gently tap a couple of times. Ooh, it feels like a whipped moussey formula, but let's see how it blends. Oh, this is so gorgeous. It gives this like matte, blurred out and smoothing finish. Oh, I really like that. It gives this natural flush of color and it's almost like it comes from within, very natural. Ooh. I don't really feel like my face needs that much of a setting, but my under eyes could use some setting powder and I'm gonna use this one. This is a Lawless Loose Setting Powder and I got it in my September Boxy Charm. And this is what the packaging looks like, and it's in the shade Vanilla. And I've been such a hater of setting powders for such a long time, but now that I actually know how to use them, I kinda enjoy them. It also comes with a little puff, so I'm gonna use it to set my under eyes. But do you guys subscribe to any like beauty boxes? I'm always so excited to get my monthly BoxyCharm and Ipsy. Yes, there are a lot of hits and also a lot of misses, but I feel like that's kind of part of the fun. Now I'm gonna go back to my eyes and apply this lava shade onto my lower lash line. I love how smooth and pigmented eyeshadows from What's Up Beauty are. I love them. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using Lash Fixation Length and Definition Tubing Mascara. It's new mascara from Jane Iredale, and this is a tubing mascara. And I'm so excited because tubing mascara is supposed to, you know, never budge or give you raccoon eyes, and you can actually remove it with just water. So this is the wand. But first I'm gonna curl them up as I always do, because my eyelashes, they're pretty decent. They're very regular, but they just look down. I love trying new mascaras just because mascara is that one product for me that instantly makes me put together. And even when I don't have time to do like a full face of makeup, mascara is always something that I apply even a little bit, just for even like a little self-care. This is what one coat of the Lash Fixation Mascara looks like. I will be honest, you guys, this said length and definition. Definition, yes, it definitely separates your lashes really well. In terms of length and volume, I don't really see that much happening, to be honest, you guys. I feel like the formula is a little bit too wet for my liking, but you know, maybe it's just the new tube of mascara and sometimes they do that. But so far, I'm not the biggest fan, I will be honest. I will not try to build it up, you guys, because I just feel that it will get clumpy. It's kind of miss, but let's move on to the lips. I'm gonna use one of the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Tinted Balm Sticks. They are from Lawless. I have it in the shades Sweetie and Candy Girl, but first I will remove my e.l.f. lip balm, which by the way stayed on for such a long time and really made my lips hydrated. Go elf. I'm lining my lips with multi-liner from Tower 28. This is in the shade Work of Art and I'm just obsessed with it. I've been reaching for it non-stop and neglecting all my other lip liners, which is not great, but I just love it so much. This is what the Forget the Filler Balm Stick in the shade Sweetie. It looks like such a gorgeous nude shade. I don't really know if you can see, but it has a lot of this gorgeous cool toned pink sparkles in it. Oh wow! It has this like pearly finish to it. I definitely have nothing like this in my collection. Wow. I don't know what Lawless puts in their lip products, but they are amazing. I love them so much and they just feel so cooling and plumping, but not in the painful way. So good. And here we are, this is the final look. I really love how everything came together, especially with eyes and lips. Very impressed by this face bond foundation from Urban Decay. I really didn't know what to expect since I'm dry. And this is more marketed towards oily skin, but so far I'm really liking it. It's really weightless on the skin. And I love that it's self-setting, but you know, it's my first time trying it, so I need to see how it wears. So we'll see, but so far really impressed with this one. This super bright serum silk under eye corrector from Yensa Beauty is a great option if you want to really brighten up your under eyes, and it feels really lightweight on the skin. I would just maybe use my fingers with it next time. I'm also very impressed by this loose setting powder we've got in BoxyCharm. I feel like it did such a good job of setting my under eyes and it's not drying or cakey or heavy. This is a good one. These blushes from Dasique definitely impressed me. I love how blurring they are on the skin, and I also didn't expect that amount of pigment, which is also such a huge plus. Moving on to eyes, Geode's eyeshadow palette from Yensa Beauty is an absolute stunner. The mattes are so beautiful. They are so soft and buttery and blend out so easily, and the shimmers are out of this world stunning. Lash Fixation from Jen Ardell is not my absolute favorite mascara right from the bat, I can tell you that. I just have so many amazing mascaras in my collection that do much more for my lashes, but I like that it's a tube-in mascara, and if you're looking for tube-in mascaras, it's nice to have another option out there. These Squeeze Me lip balms from e.l.f. are so good. They're so affordable and they do such a good job of actually hydrating your lips. I recommend them really highly. And I'm very impressed by this balm stick from Lawless. I don't have anything like that in my collection, and like this pearly finish that it gives to your lips is so beautiful, but somehow it's still wearable. Gorgeous. Let me know in the comments what you think of these products and if there's anything you'd like to see me try next. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos, but I will see you in my next one. Bye!